Welcome back, everybody. It is Between the Uprights. Just like Diddy, we're back in the news. We're back in. This was 8:30 p.m. on YouTube. Speaking of Diddy, have you guys watched that? Have you guys watched the new Diddy documentary, The Reckoning?
It's already out?
It's out. Yeah, it came out yesterday, I think. Yeah, the second.
Oh, crap. No, I haven't. I'm so scared to watch it.
Don't be scared. Nikki, have you checked it out? I know you've been kind of knee-deep in Hard Knocks because that started up, right?
Yeah.
It did. It started last night. It's funny you bring up Diddy because I didn't watch it, but it's funny you bring this up because I had a conversation with somebody who worked for him for 7 years.
Oh.
And I got a lot of tea. So it's interesting. Maybe I should watch. You know me. My life is so random, right? Should have put that in the
so
group
many
chat.
questions when you said that. I have so many
I have so many questions too. And now since I've watched the full thing, I watched all 4 episodes. I binged it all. I binged 1 through 3 last night, and I watched number 4 today.
Is it mind blowing? Like there stuff in there you're like, holy shit.
There are some stuff that I think we kind of already knew about.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of stuff that I think either because of legal reasons or whatever that was not included that we've all seen on like social media that. You know, the whole Justin Bieber thing. They didn't really get into like the freak off parties that much. That was kind of touched on just a smidge when they were going into like the trial part with his girlfriend Cassie. They didn't really mention it that much. So there was a lot of stuff that was left out, which I thought they could have included, but maybe because of legal reasons they couldn't put it in the documentary. But after watching it, he is a terrible person. He is probably one of the worst human beings out there. Now, I'm sure money and fame probably made him into that.
Yeah.
But holy shit, he is a terrible person after watching that thing.
Watching and that's why I was scared to watch the documentary or whenever it came out. Okay, good. So then that's good then. Because from reading and looking at what happened with the trial, I was like, what happened? He did what?
Yeah,
like it was mom. So I'm thinking in this one they're gonna put name drop other celebrities that I love. And you're like, oh god,
no name dropping other celebrities. There weren't really any celebrities that were interviewed. Honestly, like not big name celebrities at all. I don't think a lot of them maybe want to take part in it. There was a section of the documentary where the gigolo that was hired for certain things kind of really went into detail of what he was hired to do, which I was kind of like. Holy moly, this is insane. So
What streaming platform is that?
Netflix. It is on Netflix right now.
Okay, so I had an hour-long conversation with this person.
Okay.
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know this documentary is coming out. So I want to watch it and I want to see if it lines up with all the shit that I was just told.
And then tell us on next week's show.
Yeah, I will tell you on next week's show, or I'll pop it in the group chat, and you guys can be privy to all the secrets, but nobody else can be.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna look at people like I know.
Could you imagine if I dropped that in the group chat this week? You would have been like, "What the fuck goes on in your life?"
Yeah, especially when it's like a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
It literally was Tuesday afternoon.
Oh shit!
Mind blown. The show is going off the rails. Let's get into it.
Okay.
This week in NFL news.
Yeah, this week in NFL news, I understand the question. New York Football Giants GM Joe Schoen had his usual weekly press conference on, was it Tuesday afternoon, Nick, or Tuesday morning? And
he was late.
He was late, one thing, and from the clips that we had seen on Twitter, he just looked like he did not want to be there and was just all over the place. Nikki, I want to get your take on. I understand the question.
Thank you, Evan. I understand the question. I understand what you're trying to ask me here.
I would hope so.
That was a disaster. Did you guys see him sprint?
Yes.
Off the podium?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
I mean, he was sprinting from Pat Leonard. He wanted to be anywhere but there. I'll say this about the Giants beat. Like, I don't know how it is for your guys, for your teams, and how closely you follow them, but like every beat needs a couple villains, right? Because we're the ones that are going to ask those questions or move the plot forward or say the things that nobody else is going to say. And Pat Leonard is that guy, and he gets a lot of hate. I like Pat because he'll just come out and say it, right? And so he asked those really tough questions, and I think you could see Joe Schoen just squirming. And he admitted that he had nothing to do with Brian Daboll being fired. and it was all ownership. And because he admitted that, WFAN started their show today, giving me credit, shouting out our podcast once again. So,
I think I have an applause.
Just keep burning the bridges,
There we go.
Sacrificing in order to. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just don't think they have a plan, and I don't think he's going to be here at the end of the year.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that. With what the whole season has just been an utter disaster, and now with that press conference, and now still keeping Dart starting these games, and after the Monday night game against the Patriots, where he was just getting demolished yet again, I'm sure he probably has another concussion. How could they let this happen still? With we have 4 weeks left in the season, and you're still playing this guy where your season is lost. You're not playing for anything unless you're playing for a top draft pick. That's pretty much it. You don't need a quarterback going into next year's draft. You have everything in place. Why play him and why risk him any more injuries to Jackson Dart? Raul, I need your thoughts on this going forward for the last 4 weeks. What are the Giants doing? Why are they doing this?
So I remember we talked about this, I think weeks ago when he was injured. We said, leave the kid alone. Do not let him go the whole season getting demolished. And watching him on Monday night, watch him run up the sideline and get,
demolished.
Everybody was upset about it, but I'm thinking, I'm going, what's wrong with the play? Yeah. He's a quarterback. He understands he should have got out of bounds. Take the yards you got. You did a great scamper. Go ahead and get out of bounds, but you're taking unnecessary hits. I think it's an ownership thing. I don't think it's a coach thing where they're saying, coach wise, like, I got to play Dart. I think he's getting ordered to play Dart. I think that's where it's coming from, because I'm talking about any kind of coach with any type of brains or balls will sit there and say, I'm going to play Jackson Dart for the last 4 or 5 games. And then because remember, I think I told you guys, do not play the kid the last couple games of the season, but if he's getting hit like this, pull him. Take him.
He likes it. He likes getting hit.
He enjoys it. And that's, to me as a coach, like, hey, kid.
No.
It feels great at 23. It's not good at 28, okay? Right? You're going to be walking around here like Tua, all right?
Look at Aaron Rodgers right now.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know why they're doing it, man. There's no formidable reason that you can give me as a coach, from a coaching side or a player side, to sit there and justify why he's in these games. There's nothing you can give me, especially when you have Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. You can go play those guys rest of the season. Save this kid up. You're going to get Scatterboot back next year. You're going to get Neighbors back next year. Let those young kids heal up and develop a bond in the offseason, and just keep bringing in more defense guys, bring in better O-line, and build from there. Do not let this kid play. So I don't have a reason for you, man. It's mind-blowing to think about. It really is.
Nick, you have more of the pulse than we do with the Giants, obviously. And this is the question I want to ask you. Why not stick with Jameis? He's more exciting to watch. He brings just a more buzz to the team when he's playing. No offense to Dart. Dart is the future of this team, but with Jameis is in there, he just kind of brings an extra special light to the team. His post today on, I think his Instagram, was so hilarious. It was great. He was standing in the subway. His caption was, in your 20s, if you're walking in Publix, walk by the seafood area, which was hilarious, which was a callback to the Florida State thing. Yeah. But, Nikki, since you have the heat or the pulse on this team, why won't anybody just take this kid aside coaching-wise and go, look, we can't have you taking these hits. We know you said this is a part of the game. You've been playing like this for your entire career so far, but you got to look towards the future. You've got to learn how not to take these hits. You've got to slide. You've got to run out of bounds whenever possible. So stop doing this. Why hasn't anybody done that yet?
So my understanding is that Daboll did try to coach this out of him. As far as leaving him in, listen, Mike Kafka is auditioning for his job. Joe Shane is trying to keep his job. They think that, Dart's going to give them the best chance to win. You have to look at it from, and I know you guys do, and we're all been around this game long enough. They're not going to go out there and try to lose the game. I know fans think that they want to tank the whole deal, and they want Dart to get experience. And the Giants are very big on continuity, right? And this whole thing. But who cares at this point? You already fired the head coach. Yeah. You fired the DC. I don't think the GM's going to be there. I just put Jameis in. There's a few weeks left, so just put Jameis in and let him do whatever he's going to do. Give you a heart attack, probably. But Dart, he's getting his clock clean, every time. And it wasn't Dart, but did you guys see the one play? They hit him so hard they knocked the N off the helmet of the Giants. It was
Yeah.
The Patriots were coming for it Monday night.
For sure.
There was a point in that game where I was like, this has to stop. Like, he's got to be pulled from the game, or they've got to tell him stop doing this, because it was like, dude, this kid's going to get like 2 concussions in one game. We're not even going to know about it. And then your future quarterback, which Joe Shane didn't even want in the draft this past year, your whole team is going to be screwed for the next 10 to 15 years yet again, because your starting quarterback, which you drafted high, is a mess now. And he's
well, now Joe Shane took credit. He's took credit for this pick.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Really?
Of course he did.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You know he did. Yeah.
He did. They said like, oh, we kind of felt like you threw Brian Daboll under the bus. And he said, oh, no, this was a collective decision, not a Brian Daboll decision.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe. Okay.
Yeah.
Raul, are the Panthers legit?
It looks like it is. I mean, am I wrong to even think that? I compared from last year to this year, and every week I'm like, nah, this can't be. But every week it's like, wow, they look better and better and better and better. And I did not know Bryce Young could even play quarterback.
I think I familiar with this game, huh?
I watched some at Alabama, but I was like, no, NFL wise, he's going to struggle. Like Kyler's going to struggle because short quarterbacks have a problem. This isn't the Doug Flutie years where Flutie was, just whatever magical all the time. But I don't know. And then I look at this year and I've watched 3 games and I'm like, oh crap, like legit playing good defense, legit making good coaching decisions on 3rd downs and 4th downs and field position and how to use their timeouts. I'm like, okay, Carolina. I think they are legit. And I'm not saying they're going to make a run for a Super Bowl, right? But hey, man, you put a couple more pieces over there for next year. If you build that correctly, the draft, if you do it right, hey, man, you're a few pieces away from being a contender again.
They are only, I think they're behind the Bucs only by percentage points right now. Right. Nikki, they have 2 quality wins against the Packers, and now this past week where they shocked the world and beat the Rams in a quality game. Picked up Matthew Stafford twice, where Matthew Stafford hadn't had a pick in forever. Picked him off twice during the game. Their remaining schedule is the Bucs, the Seahawks, and then the Bucs again at home. Nikki, what do you think the Carolina Panthers are going to do these last 4 games? They play the Saints this weekend, and then the Bucs, Seahawks, Bucs. What do you think they're going to be?
They lost to the Saints, right?
They did lose to the Saints early on this season, yeah.
And the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
And they do rank in the bottom 10 in offensive and defensive efficiency. So let's not get crazy. Okay. I think they're making strides, but if you're that, you shouldn't be losing to the Saints. So you said they have the Bucs, the Saints.
They have the Saints this week, and then the Bucs, Seahawks, and then they close out the Bucs at home.
So I think they'll probably win 2-2 for the last 4.
Because that last
what's your record?
We're 7-6 too as well.
Yep. We did this last week, right? Where the Bucs final of the schedule. Yeah. I feel like we got to start getting who's that guy that does the elections and he's like this county and this and that. We got to get
Wolf Blitzer. Wolf Blitzer, yeah. If I dye my beard gray, I could be Wolf Blitzer. Yeah.
Shit.
You got to ask your wife. She might not like that.
No, she doesn't. She won't like that at all. I will say this: the last game against the Bucs at home could be a deciding factor in that division, because if they're wire to wire all the way up, that's going to decide who's going to win the NFC South. So,
what do you think? That's your division.
It is my division. It is true. I understand the question. Thank you, Nikki. I understand the question. Are we up to 5 now on that one?
5.
5. Okay, 5 on that one. I'm a little worried going forward. I know we're getting some guys back. Godwin came back last week. We've got Jalen McMillan coming back as well. Mike Evans' 21-day practice window has opened up. He is coming back to practice as well. So the weapons are coming back.
Right.
It is the division for the Bucs to lose. But I'm still a little worried because, the Panthers have suddenly started to play well and look like a pretty decent team. So
do you think the Seahawks win is where they put their stamp okay, well, they're legit?
Yeah, I think if they win against the Seahawks,
right?
Yeah, if they win the Seahawks, then that's could be, because the Seahawks are a really good team right now.
Yeah, I agree. If they win that one, I think you say okay.
Yeah, I'm incorrect on this. The Panthers have a bye this week. The Bucs play the Saints, and then the Panthers come back from their bye and then play the Saints. So the Panthers have a bye this week.
I feel bad for the Saints. That's tough for them.
Yeah, but I think going forward, it's the division for the Bucs to lose, but I think the last game of the season, if they're wire to wire, that's going to be a good matchup. That's going to decide the NFC South. I'm a little worried. I'm always a little worried with the Bucs because they should be not 7-6 right now. They should be a little bit more than that.
How many years have you guys been champion of your division?
5 straight.
I don't think you should be too worried, especially if you get everybody back.
Yeah, I'm always optimistic though. I set my standards so low with the Bucs that way. If somehow, if it's lower, the bar is set low. You know,
where have I heard this? Is this dodgeball, right?
Yeah,
I tend not to have a goal. That way I don't get disappointed.
That's how I live my life. Just have no expectations, and then you're not disappointed.
That's funny.
Okay, so barbershop. Hi guys. So they think the Panthers have to sweep the Bucs for them to have a chance to win the division. Yes.
Yes.
Great.
They have to have a chance. Yeah, that has to happen. I would say when they play each other, it could be a split. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I could see a split. I think
I could see a split.
I do hate when the NFL schedules teams like this, though. Mm-hmm. I do not like this. Play 1 week, skip a week, and right back into. I don't like that stuff. To me, that's little league, high school ball type stuff.
They did that to us with the Eagles. It was like Eagles, the skip, Eagles. Like, okay.
Why can't we not schedule these games, 5 games apart, or whatever? Don't have to be back to back.
Especially like the last part of the season, you're going to be doing this
for sure. When it's decisive, you're like, come on. I just say if you want to do one, maybe the last couple weeks, but the first one, can it be week 4, week 5, week 6? Right. Like, why are we doing 14 and 15 and 16? Like that to me is a setup. You know what I mean? I don't like that, but
All right. Steelers fans were pretty mighty upset this past weekend, and now the Steelers fans, well, they want Mike Tomlin gone. Nikki?
What a bunch.
No, go ahead, Raul.
Raul.
Go ahead, Nikki. That's what I meant. I didn't want to step
I could feel it.
I went into a freaking warm. I cannot believe these fans. You selfish bitches. Like, what are you talking about, man? You have one bad season. You're like, fire the guy that's been consistent for 15 years. Are you? You have 3 head coaches.
Eagle fans, right?
I don't understand. I cannot.
We'll get into Eagles fans in just a minute. So
I cannot fathom this. Why would you want Tomlin? Yes, you're having a bad season, but how can I say this? Let me put it like this. Aaron Rodgers is your problem. I'm going to say this clear as day. Aaron Rodgers is the problem. He doesn't make anybody better. He takes no accountability to shit, and he always blames wide receivers for doing the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to do the wrong things, work harder after practice or before practice. Get some more throws in. I don't know. Invite him over to the house. Watch film.
He actually did that. He did. He invited everybody over to his house after the game, so you can't hold that against him.
After this game?
After this game, yes.
Oh, good. Week 13. Cool. Yes. So, fucking wait 13 weeks to go see the house. Like, my thing is, I don't think fans got to chill out. Like, you got to chill out. You can be a Dolphin fan. You can be a Giants fan right now. You could be a Browns fan. Like, are you serious? You have a good head coach who is well respected all across the league. I never hear anything bad about
and would get a job with the drop of the hat if he is let go by the Steelers.
And at any moment, he can go to the Steelers and say, hey, I want more money.
That's true.
You know what I mean? At any moment, because I've delivered for 15 years. And he doesn't. He does his job. He shows up and he goes home. You fans got to chill out. You having one bad season. God damn. Like, let it go, man. I don't get it. I don't know.
Nikki, I want to hear the opposite side of the spectrum. Do you think fans are kind of warranted to the booing because maybe it could be time for a change with Mike Tomlin?
Well, I think some teams get to that point, right? Like, and I was going to say this too, and I know Barbershop, that they have a great podcast. One's a Ravens fan, one's a Steelers fan. They're saying the same thing over there, right? Like, it just, Giants did this with Tom Coughlin. Super Bowls be damned. It was just time for a new voice, right? And sometimes there's just not really like any logical reason. It's just fans get antsy and they get tired of it. But I think fans lose perspective sometimes. It's like, don't they have the same record as the Ravens? It's not like they're completely out.
Right, that division is still kind of up in the air right now because the Ravens stink, the Browns stink, and the Bengals. With Joe Burrow back after this past week, could make a run. You never know.
It could be possible. I just, it happens with coaches. I'll tell you what, though, I'll take him in New York.
Oh, for sure. Who wouldn't? I'd take him in Miami.
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't want structure and discipline?
There was a rumor that if Tomlin does get let fired, he could be maybe just walking across the street and going over to Cincinnati if they let Zach Taylor go. So
what if they swap
Pittsburgh
and Baltimore? Oh my God, imagine.
I'm gonna tell you now, he goes over to Cincinnati, he wins a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, he'll win a Super Bowl.
He'll win a Super Bowl within 2 years. Absolutely.
But I look at this franchise as they've only really had 3 coaches. He's the 3rd coach in the team's history. The Rooneys don't go out and fire coaches willy-nilly left and right. So the fans, all need to chill.
Yeah, and like Barbershop said, both teams are 6-6.
Yep.
You're
like, come on, like they're completely out of it.
Right. Yeah. You had a bad game. It was a bad game. I agree with that. But again, Lamar Jackson in fantasy points, just so you know, hasn't even put up 8 points in the last 3 weeks. So he's struggling hard over there. I think it's a division that could run away with the Steelers if they get their act together on offense. I don't think it's a defense problem. I think there's an offense problem.
If it's still, I'm gonna see if there's a prop bet still available to see whoever wins that division. Because you know what, I might put some money on the Bengals.
There he goes. He's gonna put money on the Bengals.
Put some money on the Bengals to win that division.
Joe looked great.
He looked great, and they got a defense all of a sudden.
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah. Who knew? Where'd that come from?
Yeah. All right. So, speaking of terrible fans, let's get into terrible people. Eagles fans were not too happy about their loss. So, what did they do? Well, they went to the offensive coordinator and egged his house after the game. Yes, Eagles fans once again prove that they are the most terrible people in all of fandom.
These are the same people that booed Santa Claus, wasn't it?
These are the same people that have punched horses after championships and also have eaten their own feces as well. So, Eagles fans, we congratulate you.
But they'll tell you that have you ever tried to tell an Eagles fan, remember the time you guys ate horse shit after the Super Bowl? They will tell you that you're a liar. And it's like,
I've gotten into many Twitter feuds with people.
Okay, so
trust me, I've gotten to many squabbles on Twitter about, yes, you have, and I'll pull up articles saying you have eaten horse. It's horse shit. Horse shit.
It's literally the first thing that pops up on Google. Why do they lie and say that we're liars when we all saw it?
I don't know what was the they won, so let's eat horse shit?
Yeah, they won a championship, so they punch horses, they booed Santa Claus and eat shit. So yeah.
Okay.
That's what Eagles fans. Look, just because your team is pretty offensively challenged right now doesn't mean you should go egg somebody's house.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So
this isn't soccer. Okay. No. Have a little decorum, my boys.
Good job,
goodness gracious.
But do you really expect a lot out of their fans? I mean, they're just the worst.
Like, don't get me wrong. They're I didn't expect the Eagles to struggle this bad. I didn't expect them to struggle this bad. I mean,
my God, they're I can't. Don't give them any fuel to the fire. Don't, because they're ridiculous. You just won the fucking Super Bowl last season. Shut the fuck up. You could be a Giants fan. Do you see how ridiculous we look on Hard Knocks? Like we look ridiculous. Okay?
I think we just found our clip of the week. Nikki just dropping F-bombs to Eagles fans.
Sorry.
That's our no. Don't apologize for that. That's our clip of the week.
Ava! Get over themselves.
Ava! That's our clip of the week.
You have to get over yourself. Get over yourself. Like, the Super Bowl hangover is real. And by the way, you're in a division where you only have to beat Dallas. Like, the Giants and the Commanders aren't coming for you. Like, I don't know that you're going back to the Super Bowl, but like, stop. They're so fucking dramatic. Like, get over it. Just get over yourselves. You're 8-4, right? I mean, like, relax. You're probably going to win the division, because I don't know. Well, Dallas is looking pretty good, but like, it's ridiculous.
Who knows?
Rant over.
They pissed me off, you guys. They pissed me off so bad.
Nikki, you don't know how much hatred I have for that fan base. So what you just said expresses my hatred of that fan base.
You won't tell us. This is something you got to tell us off air, I guess.
It'll be an off-air conversation. I can't do it on air. So, all right, let's get into our lightning round. This is the lightning round. We'll go through a few topics, which will be lightning and will be lightning speed. So let's get into it. So which teams will make it? Out of these teams, who will make the playoffs? Will it be... Oh my God, I don't even have my notes up. Oh, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, guys. This is not lightning round. This is slow round because I don't have my No, it's up because they just disappeared off my computer. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Lightning round disengaged. There we go. Oh,
you didn't understand the question or the assignment.
Yeah, there we go. All right, well, here we go. Which teams will not make the playoffs? The Steelers, Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, or Colts?
Will not make it?
Will not make the playoffs.
One more time, the teams?
The Chiefs, the Colts, the Steelers, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
No, you
Colts,
said Buffalo.
Yeah, sorry. Colts, Bills, Steelers, Chiefs. We'll have to work on lightning round next week.
Lightning round needs another week.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Shit.
This is lightning round. You got to go quick.
Chiefs.
Pick one. Okay, Nikki?
Chiefs. I was going to say
All
Chiefs.
Right. Okay. Out of the NFC, which teams will not make the playoffs? The Lions, Cowboys, Panthers, or 49ers?
Panthers.
Lightning round.
You can't play
I'm so sorry.
You can't play lightning round. This is not
I'll go. Okay, I'll go Panthers. I'm just like, shit, that's
all right. Question 2. The New England Patriots, are they that good, or did they get help from a cupcake schedule?
They're that good.
They're good.
Okay. Did the Vikings make a big mistake by not re-signing Sam Darnold?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And last question, Deshaun Watson has returned to practice this week. I forgot he was still in the league.
I totally forgot about him. Okay,
big deal or no deal with Deshaun Watson returning to practice? Big deal.
No deal. What is this, like their 6th quarterback on the roster?
No, it's 3 now. You have Shador, you've got Dylan, and you've got Deshaun Watson.
I think it's a big deal.
Oh.
I think it's a big deal that he's starting to practice. I mean, he's cleared from everything from off the field too.
Yes.
Having a Deshaun Watson, maybe not coming in and play games this year, but having practicing, throwing a couple footballs, see where you're going to be at. It lets me know that Shador is not the guy for next year.
He has to play good because when he was playing, he was terrible as a Browns starter.
To get the rust off. I agree.
Okay.
He's got to get the rust off. But if this guy comes back, has a great offseason,
he's still owed a lot of money, so.
Like, he's made so much money and just hasn't played. Like, I mean, he just fell into it. God bless. I mean, just make all this money. You don't have to work. I mean, so he's coming back this week?
Practice. He returned to practice today, actually.
So
he's not going to play then.
Probably not this week, but he could.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Start next week.
Holy shit, that's a big deal. I'm sorry.
How is it a big deal? I don't think he's going to be that good.
No, I'm not saying he's going to set the league on fire. I think that's a big deal in the sense of everything that guy's been through in the last, 2 years, everything he's going through, and they're going to let him why not just not let him practice and just say, hey, listen, let's come back in the offseason. Let's start training. Why have him practice? That's a big deal to me. Like, why have him?
If he's 100%?
The only thing I could think of is to show a trade value, maybe. I don't know. Why would you practice him?
I think it all depends on what they're going to do in the offseason if Stefanski is still the head coach of that team. Because if he's gone, then whoever comes in is going to be like, all right, well, I don't want Shador.
Right.
I don't want Dylan Gabriel. Maybe like Deshaun's owed a shit ton of money. Can the Browns move him somewhere else? So
how much are we talking here? They can't trade him, can they?
I don't think
they got to eat this bill.
Yeah, because he got the guaranteed money too. That's like right. All of it was almost guaranteed, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. This was the contract that like reset the league. The dumbest contract
for sure. Yeah,
$200-something million guaranteed. So I mean, you kind of have to play this guy, or he's the highest paid backup in NFL history.
That's true. Yeah. I guess that is the point. Like maybe it's not a big deal. It's like you got talk about an investment. You kind of have to play him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's to me is a big deal. Like, how the hell did he come back and now we're gonna practice? That's interesting.
We talking about practice?
Practice.
All right, that's been lightning round. Next week we'll have a sound effect and I'll make a graphic on Google
with lightning, actual
lightning. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
Now we understand the rules.
Now we got it. Yeah.
And I'll have my notes up too. So, all right, let's bet it on blonde. What do we got this week, Nikki, for prop bets?
What do we have? I have the Browns to cover. I like Dak Prescott over 23.5 passing completions. I like a Jamar Chase anytime touchdown.
Ooh.
And I'm going to take, what is it? The Chiefs. I'm going to take the under on that game.
Okay.
It's at 41.5.
Yeah, that's not a bad call either.
It's not a bad call. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
Remember to bet responsibly at all, and good luck on FanDuel and Hard Rock and all that stuff. So
all that for
sure.
All that shit.
You got a parlay for us this week? What are you doing?
Not yet. I'm working on one for tomorrow night, but I'll post it tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm working on running it now. So I've been kind of taking a break the last couple of weeks for betting. So yeah,
got it.
I got reasons for that. So all right, fantasy starts and sits for week 14. Raul, what do we get?
I have a lot of notes.
You have notes. You have
because you know why. So remember last week I was saying, hey man, I haven't seen anything amazing out of the tight ends. I haven't seen anything right. So I went digging and diving, and then guess who shows up? Freaking Brendan Strange from the Jaguars. And I'm like,
my fantasy team starting.
Did you?
My tight end position.
Right, and I completely forgot about the guy because he got hurt week 5.
He did
from his hip injury. So I haven't seen this guy. Didn't even know that he was practicing that week. I lost touch bases of all the tight ends. I'm like, okay, let me take a look. The guy comes back. He puts up 13 fantasy points in week 12 and 13. And now he's going to play the Colts this week. With Trevor Lawrence and him, I think there's a connection there that's pretty big and heavy. I think Colts account for him now that he has 2 solid weeks of all those 8 targets, 9 targets, whatever it was. So I think they're going to take an account for him. That's fine. The other guy that emerged up from the ocean or rise from the phoenix of the ashes is Kyle Pitts. Kirk Cousins finds Kyle Pitts again. And all of a sudden, we're all on fire with Kyle Pitts. If you want to start him, go ahead. I think I see a better connection with Cousins than I did with we call Michael Penix. I was like, okay, man, Cousins really must like this guy, or he understands the value of a tight end. So if you got Kyle, go ahead and throw him on there. The guys that don't go ahead and start, don't go ahead and sit these guys. The guy Dallas Codebert, Eagles, whatever his name is, from the Eagles. God, dog, I can't say his last name. Goedert.
Yeah.
Goddard.
Goddard.
It's like yogurt and went bad. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's only averaging 3.8 points. I haven't seen him doing anything. So don't play that guy at all. Whatever the case is. Let me go real quick. I'll go real fast. Running backs. Stay with your guys. One guy that impresses me that I think is a little bit of a sleeper because Dobbins went out for Denver. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Harvey, RJ Harvey. Look at him. He's a rook, but God, he's got some good quick twitch vision. I mean, he looks okay to me. When I started researching him more and more, I was like, I like the kid. Do not play Tony Pollard. Please stop doing that. Tyrone Benson. That's a friend of mine, by the way, and I name dropped him. I'm sorry. But that guy keeps swearing by this guy, and I keep telling him, stop it. He's not worth it. Damn it, man. Jacoby Myers was good for the Jags. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yes, he was.
He looks pretty good. He came over from Vegas from the trade deadline. He's put up 11. Let me give you a little stats because I know Evan loves stats here. 11.4 points his first game, 15 points his third game, and 21.3 just last week. So that shows me increase in value every week. He has a baseline now, so he's got to play there. And the Jags are playing the Colts where they're in the same division, so this is going to be a big game. I think Myers is going to be – they got to go heavy with him. I think Trevor with his tight end and Trevor with Jacoby, I think it's going to be some points there to add up. So take a look. Yep. Last one is sit Lamar Jackson.
Yes, put him on an IR if you want to. He is
I know this is
terrible.
Breaking news, but I said it earlier. He has failed to reach only 8 points in the last 3 games. Something's wrong in Baltimore. They want their head. I know they want. We saw from the Barbershop podcast when they commented they want Harbaugh's head too. But go ahead and sit him. Herbert with his broken non-throwing hand. He's not looking very well either. Go ahead and sit him too, man. So that's my take on.
Okay. Am I good rolling with Stafford again this week?
Yes. I think even though he threw the picks and he had a surprise, I think Stafford's still a gunslinger, man. He's still going to get touchdowns, Devontae.
I think one wide receiver you should throw in there if you can pick him up on waivers this week would be Adonai Mitchell from the Jets. He had a great game last week, over 100 yards and a tutty. I did pick him up on waivers because Amon St. Brown hasn't practiced all week, so he could be a game time decision. But I need a wide receiver to fill in just in case if the Sun God is not.
Hopefully he shows up, man. The other guys I didn't like was Trey Tucker from Vegas. If you guys have him on your fantasy,
don't like anything from the Raiders.
I don't either, man. Start benching them. Start doing whatever you got to do because your fantasy playoffs are coming up here around the corner, man. So they're going to start playing their ones and go to the big guys heavy here, especially down the wire, trying to win divisions.
So quick hit before we get into good week, bad week. Going into Thanksgiving, I'm fighting for the last spot in the playoffs, 6th seed. And, first game, of course, is the Lions-Packers game. He gets hurt. Jared Goff looks like shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna be bounced out of the playoffs. I'm not gonna make it this year. But lo and behold, my other guys picked it up. And I won my matchup by a nice big cushion, so I'm still in it. I'm still fighting for that last spot. So I have the 6th seed right now. I'm still fighting for it. Hopefully this week we'll close it out and I'll be in the playoffs. So yeah.
Is this fantasy league 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I know. 1 through 12. Pick one. Probably like 12 playoffs.
This is fantasy league number 4, the final one. I did. So also too, something everybody should try next year for fantasy football wise. Try a guillotine league. It's very fun. I just won my guillotine league. So thank you, first year doing the guillotine. So try it next year. Guillotine is everybody drafts, no defenses, no kickers. It's all offensive players. Nice. Each week, whoever is the lowest on the totem pole for points gets chopped off. So then you get down into like 11 teams. But the cool thing about it is once that team is eliminated, you can pick up their players and put them on your team by the waivers. And every single week, whoever gets eliminated, you can pick up their players and put them on your team to make like a super team, which is pretty cool.
No shit.
Maybe I'll do that. So, but you have like 12 teams, so you've made the playoffs.
I don't have 12 teams. I have like 4 teams.
6?
No, 4 teams.
You're like the guy that buys like 200 lottery tickets and one of them's got to hit. Yeah, one of them's got to hit.
Yeah.
I imagine you're like in your room. There's a you ever seen the show Manifest?
Yes.
All those people and like the red wire. I feel like
that's gotta be. I mean,
his house.
Out of the 4, I'm gonna make 1. So 1 out of 4, I guess, is pretty bad, but I'm gonna make the playoffs out of 1 out of 4.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah, it's something. So
it's like Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Minds. You know what I mean? Like you're just working all the numbers and shit. Like it's.
It reminds me of Charlie Day from That's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's up at that meme where he's like just going out of his mind. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get into good week, bad week. All right, who had a good week this week, Raul? Who do you got for?
I'm gonna throw in the Panthers, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the Panthers had a good week. Bad week, I think Steelers, man.
All right.
I think Steelers had a bad week.
Yeah,
your whole organization has a bad week, so
yeah, I'm not gonna go Giants. I went Steelers. I mean, their offense is averaging like 19.75 points per.
Nice.
Yeah, they have failed to throw for 200 yards in their last 4 games. So the offense is they're having problems. They're having problems over there. Bad week. Good week. I have Jordan Love. Packers needed him to come up big. He did. He went 18 of 30, 203 yards. What did he do? 4 touchdowns. Like making those tight throws. I think he looked really good. And they needed him to come up big, and he did.
Yeah. Well, I am going to go Giants for bad week. Not who you expected to be. I was going to go Young Wei Koo, who was, a really good kicker in Atlanta. Then he got bounced a few times. Now he's with the Giants. And, instead of kicking the ball, he kicked the turf. And
was that not some Charlie Brown shit? Like, God damn, man.
He became an internet meme overnight by stubbing his toe.
I've seen the one where they got Michael Jackson on. I was like, oh shit! Like it's not cool.
And for good week, I've got Joe Burrow. So welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Joe Burrow. So I think everybody was kind of like, "How's he going to be?" He's looking pretty good. Like nothing. So
it was lights out for him.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's good week, bad week. Let's get into our picks for week 14. Is the music pretty low? You guys can hear me?
It's perfect.
Okay, it's perfect. Okay. All right, our Thursday night matchup. This is a pretty interesting one, too. It's got NFC playoff implications. I think with this matchup, the Dallas Cowboys are going into Detroit to face the Lions. Who do we got in this one? Actually, you know what? Before we do that, Nikki, how did we do last week for picks?
Hold on. I got to go to the Instagram.
Please do. I looked at it. Please do. I looked at it today.
Oh my God! I know he's loving it because he made that Texans pick.
Hold on. I'm logged into my own stuff. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit on a parlay with all those underdog pits.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, that's great.
I didn't do all of them. I think I did. Yeah, I did 5. I did 5 of them, and I hit on all.
We're gonna have to take like a pot, and I'll just send you like.
Oh my God, he just wants me to say it out. Okay, so
how did we do?
So Evan, you went 14-2.
14-2.
I went 9-7. Raul went 8-8.
Yeah, sounds about my dolphin life.
Well, the week before, Raul, you and I tied at 12-2, and Evan went 10-4. So, I don't know. We're okay. Go back to the music.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Picks for week,
DJ.
Week 14. All right, who do we got for the Dallas Detroit matchup on Thursday?
I'm gonna take Dallas.
I'm gonna take Detroit, man.
God, I'm like so in the middle with this. I don't, because Detroit's playing. Dallas is playing good.
We're playing lights out, but
they
don't really usually do good on a Thursday night, man. Night games for Cowboys don't turn out well sometimes.
What is my picks? Honestly, I'm gonna go with Cowboys this one. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Cowboys.
I'll be out there on the limb. I'll be out there by myself. Cold.
All right. Seattle's going into Atlanta to visit the Falcons. I think we all can probably take the Seahawks on this one.
Take the
Seahawks.
Joe Burrow is back with the Bengals. They are going into Buffalo to face the Bills in this matchup. Who do we got?
Cincinnati.
I got to go with Burrow. I need the Bills to lose. They're in my division.
I'm going Cincinnati as well. Defense has got to hold up, though. That's the thing. All right, Tennessee is going into Cleveland to face the Browns. Who do we got?
Cleveland.
Yeah. I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know who to pick on this one. I'll go Cleveland.
You go Cleveland? I'll go Tennessee on this one.
Yeah.
We'll see. Our defense is going to just gobble up Cam Ward, though.
Yes, they are.
I'll still go with Tennessee, just for shits and giggles. All right, the Washington Commanders go into Minnesota. Well, I'm going Commanders on this one.
I'll go Commanders.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Your Dolphins, Raul, are going into New York to face the Jets. Who do we got?
I know it's the Jets. I'll go Dolphins this one, but just because the Jets didn't they trade away the whole team? I think the Water Boy's playing receiver now.
Yes.
I'll go Dolphins on this one just because we have a little continuity.
Okay, Nikki.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Dolphins, but just by this much. I think the Jets got a little momentum.
All right. Well, that little momentum, I'm gonna go with the Jets on that matchup too as well. All right, the New Orleans Saints head into Tampa to face the Buccaneers.
Tampa better win this one.
Tampa better win this one. They've got to win this one, and they've got everybody. They got pretty much everybody coming back. So
no excuses over there. Okay,
exactly, no excuses at all. The Indianapolis Colts, which is a team that is falling from grace, falling back to earth, are headed into Jacksonville for a tasty divisional matchup. The Jacksonville Jaguars are the first place in that division. Who do we got in this matchup?
I'm gonna stick with DJ.
Even though with his broken leg, his leg?
God.
I'm taking Jacksonville.
I'm taking Jacksonville.
I think the safe one's Jacksonville. God damn it.
Go with your boy. They are struggling. They are having problems. I don't know if he's feeling pressure and he's starting to go into quicksand. I don't know. I'll take Jacksonville's right. I feel like they're good.
Our next one is two teams that we have discussed prior, divisional matchup. The Steelers are going into Baltimore to face the Ravens, both 6-6.
I think the Ravens defense is a little bit better than the Steelers defense, so I'm gonna go Ravens. I don't trust either offense, but I'm gonna go Ravens.
Yeah.
Either do I. I'm going with Baltimore in this one. Denver's looking like one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. They're headed into Las Vegas to face just the Raiders, who are just terrible.
Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, obviously, we're all going Denver, right?
For sure.
Unless one of you has got like some crazy feeling this week.
Nope. No. Pete Carroll's rumor is that Pete Carroll is on the hot seat right now for his job. So this could be a one and done for old man Pete Carroll. Yeah. All right, the number 1 seed in the NFC. I'm just going to say this again. The number 1 seed in the NFC currently, the Chicago Bears, are headed into Lambeau to face the Green Bay Packers.
So wild to hear that.
I know.
To even put that in the sentence.
But we were right. We were right.
I have the clips in my drafts ready. Patriots, Bear, like I've got them ready to go. So I'm going to take Green Bay on this one.
That's a good pick. I'll take Green Bay. They're in Lambeau.
Yeah.
I mean, the cold's not going to affect either team, so I'm not worried about that. I think Jordan Love and them are a little bit hot. And I like Christian Watson. I remember I said last year him coming back is going to be huge for them, and it is. I think they're going to be good.
This is going to be a battle of the trenches.
Yeah.
How well that offensive line is going to hold up against Micah Parsons and that Green Bay defense. But I'm going to take Green Bay in this one.
Yeah.
Another divisional matchup. We've got the Rams coming off their loss against the Panthers. They're heading into Arizona to face the Cardinals. Who do we got?
Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Rams all day. All right, and then for the matinee game for Sunday night, pretty much the top-ranked defense headed into Arrowhead to face the Chiefs. Could we see an upset with the Texans over the Kansas City Chiefs?
No, I'm going to go Chiefs.
I'm going to go Chiefs, but this is not going to be an easy game for them.
For sure.
I think Mahomes is going to be running for his life. That's why I took the under.
I'll be the lone wolf on this one. I'll take the Texans.
Okay.
I'll take the Texans this one. All right, and our Monday night matchup is the Philadelphia Eagles are headed into Los Angeles to face the Chargers. Who do we got?
I'm going to take the Eagles.
Yeah, I'll go Eagles.
Screw the Eagles. I'm going Chargers in this one.
God.
Screw
True to the hate. Yes. True to the hate.
Hate. So much hate. So much hate. All right, those are our picks for Week 14. Remember to bet responsibly, and we do have some parlays I will post up for tomorrow and for the weekend as well. Guys, any final thoughts before we get on out of here today?
Yeah. How was Thanksgiving? Did you guys have your charcuterie and your paella? And did everybody?
I did have charcuterie.
Okay. And did you make this toasted turkey sandwich that I put a poll up that everybody would eat except for me? This
is the first year I did not have leftovers. First year.
Really?
No leftovers.
Made just enough for everybody that showed up?
Well, to me, so I went to my sister's on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and by the time we ate and had dessert, and it was about time to leave because she lives about an hour away from where I'm at. I'm like, I don't need to take any of this food home with me, man. I'm stuffed. So we bailed. I was like, we're going. And then
Nikki, do you know what the secret to a great turkey sandwich is?
According to you, it's mac and cheese.
Well, you can do all those. You take the bread, a little mayonnaise, put the turkey right on top, take a slice of bread, dip it into the gravy.
Yes.
Put it right on top of there.
As Ross Geller from Friends would say, it's the moist maker.
It's the moist maker. Listen, I saw that on Friends years ago, and he is right. It is delicious. A good sandwich.
Especially when you bite into it and you have the bite of the stuffing with the moist maker.
Yeah, man.
All right, don't say moist maker, okay? Like that's just
sorry.
I don't want to ever hear that ever again. I hate that word, but let's just also not say
the gravy bread.
The gravy bread.
The gravy bread.
The gravy.
But you didn't take leftovers, so did you miss that sandwich eventually, or?
I did. I did that night when I got home. I was like, I don't have anything to eat. It's like, damn it, I didn't take any leftovers with me. So yeah.
All right. Did you take pie? Nothing.
Nothing.
You didn't have the piece.
You didn't go back the next day and say, "Yo, I forgot this."
I'm not driving an hour north to go get leftovers. No, hell no. No. It was just it was sad too because man, there's no leftovers. I can go in the fridge with.
Yeah. Okay, well, lesson learned for next year. Maybe hang out 10 extra minutes because you're gonna want that sandwich.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, I had a genetic change turkey.
What?
This thing was injected with so much butter, garlic. This thing was it was just literally just oozing of. I was like, Jesus, this is amazing turkey.
I kind of want some leftovers right now.
I'm telling you, man, it was great. Damn. With the bread that we can't say.
Nikki, what about you? Did you have your salad?
I had my salad.
I
absolutely did. I had my champagne.
There you go.
My cheese and crackers, and my pumpkin pie. I let myself have it once a year, and that's it. And then I wait till next year.
Fat-free whipped cream?
No, my sister would kill me if I did that. Okay. And my dad has a big sweet tooth. He hates coming to my house because everything is fat-free, sugar-free. He's like, God damn it.
Why is there so many rice cakes?
Yeah, well, I don't have sugar in my house, and he's one of those guys where
carrots, fuck carrots.
Yeah, it's he'll pour 12 sugars in his coffee, and if there's 11, he knows there's 11 sugars. You know what I'm saying? He's that guy, and I'm like, I just do a little coffee cream, give me a little flavor, but So I gotta have full fat everything for them.
That's what's up.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys, for another episode of Between the Uprights. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell on our YouTube page. And go find us on X and also IG is too, and follow us there. There's the location there too as well. We will see you guys next week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Between the Uprights. See ya. Fine.